Question 25, part A. N is an integer. List the possible values of n. For -1, it's less than or equal to n, which is less than 4. Now an integer is a whole number, so we can ignore decimals, but it can be negative. Next we look at the symbols then. So we know that the number at -1 is less than our number, so -1 is the smallest it could possibly be. -1. So we're just counting up from there, but we don't include the number 4. There's no equal sign. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3. If you included the number 4, you would lose a mark here because there is no equal sign. Now part B says write down the inequality shown in the diagram. Well, you've got an example here of how it can be written. So we look at the smallest number, which is -4. We know this, and I'm going to miss off equal signs because there's something we need to explain in a moment. N, because n is our integer, which is less than 3. So use the examples you're given just to give you the format. With smallest number, biggest number, smallest number, biggest number. Now, the thing you're going to have to try and learn with diagrams like this is what does an empty circle mean, what does a filled circle mean. A filled circle means it can be equal to, so this time the equal sign goes next to the biggest number. If we were drawing a diagram for this first one, the black dot would have been on the left. Question C, solve 3y subtract 2 is greater than 5. It's exactly the same as any kind of equation, imagining that was an equal sign. So if we start off by writing this down, 3y subtract 2 is greater than 5. We want to end up with just y on its own. I don't want this subtract 2, so to get rid of that, what I'm going to do is we're going to add 2. If you add 2 and take away 2, they cancel each other out, but you've got to make sure you do the same thing to the other side. You're going to add 2 to the right as well. So if we resolve this, end up with 3y. The 2's cancel each other out. Keep the arrow pointing the same way. 5 add 2 is 7. I've got 3 lots of y. I only want one of them, so we're going to divide by 3 to give me y. We've got to do the same thing to the right hand side. We've got to make sure that you keep it balanced. Now I'm not going to work out what 7 divided by 3 is. If you did it on your calculator, you would end up with this recurring decimal. So I would leave this as a fraction, 7/3, and that would be my final answer. Now if you put that, you may get 1 mark. You have shown the full answer here, so they may still give you 2. Do remember to include the y is greater than, because that's still part of our solution.